Guys, it's Bryce.
Jared.
We're here talking about the Scaled Semifinals events 2024. Before we get into the workouts, you need to know that your judging this year needs to be done by either a Koda coach or someone else who is doing the semifinals events with you. This is to keep the bro reps from happening that we've seen in the past.
Yes.
Not going to fly this year,
Not
team.
this year.
Not going to fly. So let's talk about event one here. Event one, we're going to do crossover Annie. So it's going to start with you and your jump rope in hand. 3, 2, 1, go. We're going to do some crossover single unders. Now, we're going to send a video even further detailing how to count crossover single unders, but tell them what they need to know, Jared.
So you have to do one single under for it to start. So he's going to do one single under that does not count. Doesn't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Relax. So every single under after that initial single under counts. That's the main thing.
Let me miss one, Jared, so keep counting for me. So what did I get you?
7.
7, okay, here we go.
0, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's back to 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So it's kind of hard. Every time they mess up, that first one does not count. Okay, after he's done that, he comes here to do his setups. His shoulder blades have to touch, and then he has to touch his toes on this side of the dumbbell. So get you some dumbbells that are heavy enough that they won't fly around. So all the way down, all the way up and touch the toes, not the dumbbell, but the toes. Okay?
40, 40, 30,
Yep.
30, 20, 20. Time stops on that last toe touch of the 10. You can use an ab mat or not. It's up to you guys.
Yeah.
If you want to use it for your sit-ups.
So let's say you're not super awesome at crossovers. You have to, at the 10-minute mark, that'll be the time cap for the crossovers. But if you finish, Bryce is good at both those things. He finished, he gets to come over here and start to work for the next thing of this workout. So until the 15-minute mark, we're gonna find a 3-rep max bench press. Okay, so as the spotter judge, I can help him lift it off if he wants it. Go ahead and do your three reps. If I touch it, then that rep does not count. Okay, if I get out here and I get nervous and I touch it, that rep doesn't count, even though he finished it. And then I rack it. So you have to make sure your judge knows. Make sure it's going back down before you actually touch it, or when your athlete tells you to touch it.
Let's show him a good one more. You take it back to the rack. 1,
2, 3. He showed control, and I bring it back. Okay, we're also do one where you kind of rack it at the same time. We're trying to keep away from this rack to where you kind of get tired and rack it without showing the control, the feet.
Okay.
So we can't put our feet on the bench. Okay? You can get plates. If you're shortish, you can put plates to put on there, but your feet cannot go onto the bench. You can have your butt come off the ground like you see. We're not going to make that rule. That rule is really hard to enforce. You just have to keep your feet on the ground, not feet on the ground or just not on the bench.
And your spotter can help you change weights,
Okay.
but we need to have clips on them. We're not doing a good example of that. You have to have clips for your bench to count. Let's see, also they need to be locked out and finished by the 15-minute mark. So I can't have just started the rep.
Okay.
Right? We need to have all 3 reps completed before the 15-minute mark hits. And that includes part A and part B. So you have 10 minutes cap for part A, and then you have the rest of the 15 minutes to get part B, but you can start part B early if you finish part A before the 10-minute mark.
That's it.
Anything else? Guys, we're excited. Let us know if you have questions. Good luck out there.